Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today we're talking a little bit more about the iPhone XI or the iPhone 11. So let's just get right into it. This video is sponsored by MacPaw. Make sure to check the link down below. I use their tool Clean My Mac X to clean my Mac, make sure that it is free from any malware or viruses or anything like that. And then thirdly, I use it to speed up my Mac to make sure it's as fast as I got it when it was day one of use. So make sure to check the link down below to get started using that tool that I use almost every day. Okay, so let's just get started here. A couple of weeks or months ago, we saw this design here, and this was the iPhone 11 design that everyone was saying was bad and everything like that. They didn't really like it. I personally didn't like it, but it's kind of grown on me just slightly. But this is kind of the design that we first saw for the iPhone 11, and people thought that it was quite bizarre. But now we are seeing a lot of evidence that is pointing to this design being the premium iPhone design, equivalent to the iPhone XS Max. This year, we're seeing that this phone may be the equivalent of that in the iPhone 11 lineup. So this is the image, and let's go ahead and check out some of the evidence that we've seen in the past couple of weeks. Okay, so first we saw this kind of hardware sketch where we saw a lot of schematics for a backplate or kind of design for the iPhone 11. And this does show that in the back panel there, we do see a very intricate camera system, which includes 3 lenses and as well a flash and then another sensor for AR, kind of like a depth sensor for AR. So this image is very convincing. Obviously you have a lot of schematics here for other things as well. It looks like the design of the iPhone has pretty much remained the same in the rounded corners and everything like that. So everything looks pretty similar, and I'm not really expecting much of a change here. This doesn't give us any indication of USB-C or anything like that, or maybe any other hardware. This is purely for the camera cutouts that we are seeing in the back portion. Now, this next image is basically a blown up version of that. You can see the reference to the camera, so it just kind of shores up the kind of a thought of that 3 camera system, and really just shows you how that would work inside this design here. Now, the next picture we are looking at is actually a picture from leaks, and this shows the backplate actually cut out. So on the top left-hand corner there, you can see kind of the cutout for all of the cameras, that 3 camera system as we've been talking about, and then some other components as well. And then we have the wireless charging circle in the back there, where the wireless charging kind of hardware will go in. And of course, the iPhone 11 will have wireless charging, same as the iPhone 10 and 10s lineups. So this is very convincing to me. This is actually the only kind of render that we've seen evidence of for the iPhone 11. We've seen a lot of other renders, but no evidence of any hardware schematics or anything like that come out. So this is quite convincing. I want to know in the comment section right now, just let me know, do you like this design? I personally, I didn't like it at first, but it's kind of grown on me, as I've said. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to know if you like this design, if you don't like it, and if Apple does go with this design, like, can it grow on you? And what else do you want to see with the iPhone 11? So now that we have actual schematics and everything like that, we know that pretty much there will be a 3 camera system. What are these 3 cameras for? Well, one will be a traditional camera, like short range, and then we'll have a long focal range, just like we have on the iPhone XS Max. But the third camera will actually help with a lot of AR and depth control and everything like that. So you'll get a lot better portrait photos and a lot better AR experiences with the iPhone 11. Now, AR hasn't really been the biggest thing. We've seen a lot of AR kind of come into the market, but it hasn't been used to its full potential. We are still waiting for, let's say, maps and guides and everything like that kind of integrated with AR. So Apple is definitely keeping AR technology in their phones and hopefully in their iPads as well, coming to us real soon, to basically kind of prepare the market for how an AR experience in real life will be. So Apple is definitely kind of expanding on that with the next generation iPhone, including 3 cameras. So that'll be really exciting to see what you can do with this 3 camera system. Maybe they will have Apple Maps have an are kind of guiding turn-by-turn direction maps. That would be really cool to see in 2019 here, but fingers are definitely crossed for that. On top of the 3 cameras, we have the flash on the top right, and then just below the second camera in the middle there, that will be a depth sensor. So that will handle like a lot of the portrait photos where you see a lot of more depth. Right now it's handled a lot of the portrait photos are handled by AI. So Apple has their own AI that kind of handles all of the depth control and everything like that. So actually having more advanced hardware will make that kind of AI experience a lot easier, a lot smoother, and your photos will look just that little bit better. So guys, this is a very promising leak for the iPhone 11. I definitely want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If we have any more news, I will definitely get back to you on that and post it here on YouTube. So to see all of the news on the iPhone 11, iOS 13, macOS coming out, the new macOS coming out to us in June, make sure to get subscribed and also hit the bell button to get updates as soon as we release our content. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in some upcoming content of ours. Peace.